We are live.
Raven, the GS, Joe, one third of the cyber.
Sam, the legend behind the techie.
The end is near. Undone. Half of humanity will still exist.
We are live.
Guys, welcome to the Infinity War non-spoiler review. I'm Raven GS.
I'm Sam, Mr. Blitzstick.
And I am Joe, one third of the cyber nerds in it. Now, obviously, there's a bit of gas in the room. I don't know why you can't feel the energy in it. But we just saw Infinity War. Let's just run down let's get the boring stuff out of the way.
Yeah.
Right. This movie is directed by Anthony and Joe Russo, starring Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, Benedict Cumberbatch, Don Cheadle, Tom Holland, Chadwick Boseman, Paul Bettany, Elizabeth Olsen, Anthony Mackie, Sebastian Stan, Dave Bautista, Zoe Saldana, Josh Brolin, Chris Pratt. I feel like I missed someone out, but yeah,
You definitely
Samuel L. Jackson. It's got the Marvel Cinematic Universe in the movie.
Someone out, fam.
It's alright. They'll be alright.
You missed Kevin Feige, fam.
He's not.
Say man's name, fam.
Produced by Kevin Feige.
Thank you very much, sir. Give that man the respect. Yeah, man walks on water, that fam.
I don't know about that.
All right.
Anyway, so we're just gonna dive. Let's just dive straight into this, innit? Get me? We're gonna do a 5-minute review as we normally do. We're gonna start off with general thoughts, and Sam, you're starting.
Cheers.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
General thoughts in the movie, it blew my mind more than I thought it would be. I don't know what we got. I was still... Joe, what do you think?
Alright, I think this movie is super epic in it. I feel like it lives up to the 10-year build-up that we've had for it. I think the movie is amazing. Really enjoyed it. Raven, go ahead.
I think saying the 10 years in the making says a lot about this movie. Everything came together and everything got tied up together towards the end. This is the end of 10 years of movie, guys. So, what else is there to say? Like, whenever you have something like that, you know it's about to be epic. So, I loved it. I was prepared for it. Some people weren't.
You know what's interesting? Let's jump onto the story in it. So, basically, the general story is Thanos is coming after 6 stones. He needs them, and he wants to destroy half of the universe. Everything you saw in the trailer. Tell me about the story. What do you think?
I liked it. I'm not sure about the majority of the population, but I like that story. Don't know why, but I like it a lot.
Yeah, I thought the story was super sick as well. One thing that I really do like is Thanos, the character. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like he was way deeper than I thought he was going to be. He had many levels. I like that even his team, like he had what they call the Black Order. The Black Order with him, I like those. They all had a different, distinct personality. I like them as well. What do you think, Sam?
Yeah, the story, like, Thanos coming after the 6 stones for a purpose. No one or nothing was going to stand in his way because of what he felt in the past kind of thing. So, like, there's nothing the Avengers could do about it.
Yeah, there's one thing that I really liked about that. So, Thanos in the movie feels like he had failed, and now that it was his mission to do this. And I like that they took it away from the whole he was trying to impress a girl thing. So I thought that was super sick too, innit?
Oh, speaking of girl, I do love his story with Gamora.
Yeah.
But moving on.
Alright, acting, what do you think?
Acting wise, everyone in this movie, like, again, I don't know how Marvel does it, but the script in this movie just goes to show how no matter who you are, what movie you're from, all the characters, when they do meet, it feels like, again, it's been together for 10 years. Even though from Guardians of the Galaxy to someone that's on Earth, it all mesh well. And Thanos, he steals the show. Like, man, every time he's on screen, like, it's Thanos, isn't it?
I think for this, all I'm going to do is talk about Thanos, because I think we said it in, like, the Spider-Man Homecoming review, like, Marvel characters just know who they are, they know what to do in it. So everyone else was great. Thanos is the new element to this, and I think Josh Brolin murders this role as Thanos. Like, to me, this is a Thanos movie, innit? This movie's not about Captain America, it's about Thanos. And I feel like he's a great main character, and I loved him in this movie.
Well, since you spoke about Thanos, I'll speak about everybody else. If you have been watching these movies for the past 10 years, then you know the acting across the whole cast is great and brilliant. So, there you go.
Yeah, I think one of the things, I will talk about the whole cast for a little bit, is one of the things, it's funny to me how certain characters have like grown into their role. Like Thor, the Thor we get now isn't the same Thor we got in Thor 1, innit?
True.
And it's like, obviously those movies weren't well received, but they evolved the character, and I feel like that new Thor, and there's other characters like Hulk and Captain America, like they're new, who they are right now, 10 years deep, is perfect, and like it just meshes well. It's amazing, isn't it?
Alright, we got a minute to go, so let's touch on director and technical stuff.
Go ahead, Sam. You take this away.
So every set piece that they did was spectacular. Music fit like perfectly, even when there was no ambiance for certain reasons. And the script again, like the characters, even though I'm guessing they had a lot of freedom of what they had to do, the script was also perfect.
Yeah, I just don't understand how Marvel just get these things so right. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like every Marvel review we say the same thing. Oh, the acting's great, the directing's great. Like they've just got this formula on lock, innit? And I feel like this just goes further into it, man. And I feel like it's amazing, innit?
Without trying to say it was amazing, it was great. But every time I saw scenes, I was just shouting random stuff and making all sorts of noises. But yeah, 2, 1, done.
Boom, just like that.
That's how it's done. And there's a lot to be left out, but we'll still have a lot to say on the spoiler review. So,
Alright, cool. So let's drop this rating real quick, innit? Who wants to? Anyone want to drop?
I'll go first.
Go ahead. What's your rating?
It's a broken sofa for me.
Broken Sofa, 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
Lit.
Anyone says anything else besides that, I don't even need to hear your rating. I don't need to hear your rating. It is established. And I know we haven't spoken amongst ourselves, and I don't need to. We all watched the same movie. And if you feel any type of way,
Mr.
please
Blitztech, what's your rating?
quit the Cyber Nerds right now.
What's your rating, Mr. Blitztech?
Quit the Cyber Nerds right now. If you say anything else besides that.
Mr. Blitztech, what is your rating?
I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
Jesus Christ.
Very interesting. I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5. This movie is 100% a broken sofa. This movie is a must-watch for everyone who is invested any time in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. If you haven't watched, if you're not invested in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, what I would say is go and watch a couple Marvel movies and then go and watch this. Don't just go and watch this if you've never watched any Marvel movie. Like I'm not going to promote that because you're not going to understand the stakes behind this, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Watch the other Marvel movies.
So, I understand what you're doing, but you're just going to ignore what my guy over here
Leave him. Leave him there. Anyway, guys, listen. This has been our 5-minute review of Marvel's Avengers Infinity War. Now, what you need to do is watch the movie, then click on our next video, Marvel's Infinity War spoiler review. It is about to go down. I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
And I'm Raven the GS.
I'm Sam, Mr. Blitztech.
And we'll see you on the next movie review. Peace.
Oh.